So I'm back with my little flamingo pointer. This right here you might recognize. This is a tulip. 6 petals, parallel veins. So once again, it's a monocot. Tulips are kind of a unique flower. They're very striking. And if you pick one and look inside, you'll see they have a little 6-petaled star on the inside. Now, tulips originate in Turkey. The name tulip is basically a Dutch word meaning turban. They came into Europe probably about 5 centuries ago. And in the 17th century in Holland, people lost their minds over these plants. One reason why they think the Dutch liked it was they're a modest flower. They usually don't show their naughty bits, those being the naughty bits. So the Puritans appreciated them. The other thing is they were just kind of a subtle, striking thing, often with bright colors. The tulips that they liked, though, did not look like this. They were broken ones, which the most famous one, it was called Semper Augustus. Broken means rather than one color for the primary color on the petals, you would actually see 2, almost look like brushstrokes. The reason why is there's a base color in a tulip leaf, or tulip petal, and a surface color. The base color is either white or red. This one is probably, or white or yellow. This one looks like it is probably a yellow base. The virus would eat off tiny layers or cause tiny little layers of color not to form on the surface, making the brushstrokes. The most famous one was Semper Augustus. During the 17th century, Holland went crazy over the tulip trade. They lost their minds. It was worse than Beanie Babies. It's called a bubble economy. People were trading family fortunes for them. There were thefts for them. The original tulips grown in Holland were actually stolen out of a gardener's hothouse, a greenhouse that was heated in the winter. People would guard these like your, relatives might not share recipes because they were worth a fortune. Some of the ones that they sought after were ones that were broken. They had no idea how they would break because they didn't understand what viruses are. So instead, they would do things like throw paint chips on there, make mystery recipes. What we now know is the virus is spread by aphids found on peach trees. Later on this year, if I'm lucky, I'll show you a broken tulip so you could see the ones that they really wanted. No, but tulips overall are an amazing flower. And remember, they originated in Turkey, and the wild ones look nothing like this. The wild ones are called species tulips. So, actually, why don't I show you some? Hang on one second. Alright, so, right here is actually a wild species tulip. These are what traditional tulips look like growing in the wild of Turkey. People noticed they had very cool structures, and the Turkish ones were sought after before having pointed petals. These, over centuries of hybridization, went all around the world and slowly became tulips that look like this. This is an example of artificial selection.